Alrighty then. Welcome everyone back to the stream. Have some time this evening to go get some cool stuff done. So we are going to give it a shot here. So this is our current state of the app. You know, it's a e-reader site, has ability to do a few things right now. Unfortunately, my swipe wrapper is kind of screwing up everything. But we're not gonna work on that today. Basically today I have some unclustering to do on the library that I grabbed most of the e-reader rendering from, React Reader, which is pretty great. But in order to be able to do some of the things that I would like to do with it, I have to go into the kind of the top level interface of things, change up some of the way that it's rendering some of the like menu items and stuff here, because right now there are kind of like two layers of React components that abstract a lot of the ability to play around with the layout of this stuff. So kind of going in there trying to fix that up so that we can get back to building out some good unique features that are not just like the basic loading an ebook and reading that out. So we'll get right back into that. All right, so here we are in React Reader itself. I'm working right now on splitting it. So it's actually, first of all, this is a wrapper on top of this other component, EPUB-View, which itself is a wrapper on top of EPUB.js, which is just like a vanilla JavaScript library that actually does like the EPUB handling. EPUB-View and then React Reader on top of that, they add some of this like nice, or some of the layouting stuff and styling options here, as well as the input, right? So you get this like drag swipe to flip through the book. These little arrows here that do the same. And there was also a table of contents button, which I'm working on moving out. Everything's kind of static in EPUB-View and React Reader, apart from being able to pass in as like a gigantic style interface all the stuff you want. But we're doing the rest of the app with Tailwind, and doing it with the mixing those two. I don't know. I didn't want to do. I might go back and do it at some point, but I kind of just want to go in and sync some of this stuff up because I have the time right now, and I'm blocked on connecting some of this stuff to our backend service until we get that up and running in production. So that's what's going on here. We're not going to be living in EPUB-View, I think, for most of the stream today. I've done some of the work so far to split up this React Reader component into two things, which is Book View, which is just the book itself, and still the input handling of it. We'll see about messing with that later. And then the table of contents menu, which I wanted to bring out so that I could have all of this stuff that I'm just cramming in at like a higher level here on my page. I want to be able to add all of that to sort of like a menu bar area that is not just that doesn't exist outside of the rest of the page layout here. Because if you look at like a reader like Kindle, that kind of has all of that menu stuff integrated into it right there, and that's kind of the goal for where I'm trying to go with this view here. Add some of this other nice looking stuff to it. So we will get started. I've already done some of this, like I said. I've converted over from like the npm, some like package installed versions of these components to my own forks of them that are living in my source tree here. So we will, we just have to keep kind of like untangling as we go. Yeah, so talk menu already exists. That's that little black button here. Not doing anything right now because I pulled out too much stuff to just get it to compile. And then I moved on to pulling out book view and getting that getting that sort of working by itself, so which you can see it is. So now the question is, both of these components, they were meant to be together. Obviously, they were built to be one thing, and they both have a common handle to the actual loaded book in, or they did. They both had a common handle to the loaded like book EPUB object from EPUB.js, which I have now gotten rid of from the talk because it was getting loaded in here, and then deeper down, like right here. So now I'm trying to figure out at this like this level here how to sort of split this up correctly, and get it working kind of the way I want it to. Yeah, so that's where we are. I think maybe it's going to look like breaking that part out into some other third thing that's like a context provider to the all the page elements here in our reader page. That's I think seeming like the course of action, because we need the loaded version of that up to the talk, so that it can actually go in and load all of the like the objects, right? All of the, if we look at my prod here, actually my prod's probably broken. I don't care. Yeah, the prod. So the prod is actually loading. This is the real table of contents that is like part of the metadata of the EPUB, and there's like a version of it right here. In order to get this, you obviously have to load the EPUB and interpret it the correct way. So we got to do that. Yeah. So let's, I guess, going with that idea of making it into a component. I guess it's not a component per se. I'm sort of getting a little lost here in how should we say, all of like the file layout for Next, and the T3 stack, and I've like looked a little bit into it. Next stack router, because some of this like actually matters for how your app gets routed, but I think it's only things in like the app subdirectory that matter. But there is that TRPC stuff that is there's some of it over there, there's some of it like in here, and then like this square brackets I think actually does matter for figuring out routing, because this is like something. Anyway, so we'll just stick it. Let's see. Well, we'll just have to stick it somewhere. Like here for right now, I guess. We'll call it book EPUB handle.ts. And then we will paste that in. All right, so let's figure out like what are all the things we actually need to just get a handle to the EPUB itself, and not any of this like view stuff. So I don't think we need that. Oops. let's ignore that for right now. That. Yeah, this might unfortunately require some more stuff here because I don't quite know how the React class how that pattern really works very well. Um, so we'll figure it out here. Because I'm thinking like, a lot of this stuff, in terms of view stuff, goes up into my book view component. I think I'm just like disagreeing with how this, these wrapper layers were abstracted. It like does not quite make sense to me. And it's annoying because now I'm spending a lot of time rewriting stuff that I shouldn't be, in order to move move all of these elements like down into the view here and have them like look nice. But it's a little bit more than just that because there are some parts of like the lower down EPUB handle that I do need some better control over to create like annotations in it. So we're working it. We're working it right now. Okay. So where are we right now? We're in EPUB handle. I don't think we want an event listener. Yeah, these look like they should be turned into use effects here. I wonder like how old, because I'm quite new to React and I'm only just learning based off of kind of all like all I've seen is a lot of like hook stuff, and this is not using hooks. This is passing in like typed props and doing all this like did update crap. I might even just like try to rewrite this from scratch, honestly. I think that might be where we have to go because this is not really going anywhere. All right, so let's go in here. We will open up the EPUB view. Okay, and we will start we'll start from blank here and try to pull in stuff that we think is going to actually get us where we need to go. So that would be a few things here. Well, so how do I write a not like component? As I say, as I go into a component. So we just like define a bunch of const. I think what I'm looking for is like a use context, right? Extracting state logic into a reducer. Yeah, I don't know what all that stuff means. I haven't read that part yet. All right, let's see here. Start by passing props. No, it's not true. That's not usual. Pass doesn't props. If your app lets the user change its appearance dark mode, use the context provided at the top of your app. So we have to create a context, pass it, wrap the children in the provider, right? So I want to see just like the I'd like to see the example. I don't know why that they didn't put it there. Okay, so let's create context here for the book. Yes. So this dot init book. If this dot book blah blah, create EPUB, right? And that is in EPUB.js. So we will try that. So this needs the URL, right? Okay. Oh, the init options. So what are the init options? Partial book options. What's a partial? What is going on here? Partial application doesn't function. What? So it okay. Build URI, build HTTPS URI. Using a Ramda. I don't, what the hell is a Ramda? Okay, so it's doing some like parameter union thing that I don't quite understand. Fine. Alright, let's look at book options. So, okay. So these are all the options for in EPUB.js. Let's open up the doc for that sucker. options request with it, right? Okay. I mean, I don't think we really need any of this stuff right now. Yeah, because we're not doing anything like crazy to... We're just opening it up directly from URL right now. So if that's like an optional, like I'm just not going to, I'm just not going to pass it, right? So we will turn debug URL. Okay. Now, I don't know if that is exactly how that's supposed to work there. Let's see. Can I just do that? See, it didn't like yell at me, so that's good. Book. Yeah, I guess we don't need book. So let's look at the context again. So create context, right? We did that. Export const, blah blah, create context. Yes. But we have to provide a default. So I guess, well, because that's why I'm not, I don't think I quite understand like the flow here. So let's take a sec to think. Because like, what does the context actually do for us, right? I just wanna be able to open up a handle to this thing and have it be accessible by every component in my page, right? And I know I did. I think I built like this exact same thing on here on my fitness tracker 4 by. Wait, is this? What is this? This is like some old version maybe. But I'm pretty sure oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I ended up building like something very similar for my hook into my database. But like with that's a database. With the book, I don't think I open it well, you know, we'll do things that don't scale for right now, right? We will build this to open up this one default book URL, which is so let's get rid of that, and we will replace this with the just static URL to this thing, right? Okay, so is that right? Export const. So, well, I suppose I should add that. So lifts context type. How did I make that? So yeah, well, because I don't think I even ended up doing. Yeah, I don't think I was able to even finish this implementation. So I'm doing something like fucked up here that I would like a second opinion on. How would I open up a handle to an epub.js epub object and access cross components in my React? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so this is also recommending creating a context provider for it, right? So what is going on here? Create the context, create a hook to use the context, yes. Okay. And then the provider, so okay. The book, turn, so that is like a lot of lines of code there. Yeah, I still am not quite sure like how context and like context shit like really works here. That's a little worrying to me. Okay, so we don't need this. We will try it this way. Okay. And then we don't need that. Expected one argument, but got 0. Okay. I'm just gonna complain, just the capitalizing's wrong. Argument type book is not as so I think I need to this is like not type safe anymore. So do I need to do I need to call that a function? What does this say about how I create the provider? Use the context. Provide the context. Level context provider. Yeah, see, yeah, I think I'm like doing one too many steps here. Okie doke. Okay. So create the context. Yes, we created the context. Okay. We created a custom hook to use the context. Okay, fine. That's fine. Export EPUB provider. Instead, remove the level prop. Okay. So in here, so that's why I had to do this. Lifts context type. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just ask our friend here. Make that all type safe. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So you do have to create an interface for that, right? I guess like my question is like whoa, like what the hell is that? So we'll create the context. Yes. Export custom hook. Yes, sure. And provider children is declared values or FK, whatever. Ah, crap. We lost the book URL. Very annoying. Alright, whatever, we'll do that later. Unreachable code found. Yeah, that doesn't look quite right. What's going on down there? Wait, so EPUB context value equals book, set book. Okay. I don't know. I'm like still a little confused how this shit works. Okay. So let's. I also don't know what this like React FC is thing that. Oh, whoops. Because this showed up last time I tried to do this function component. right, so then let's see if we can actually use that provider in, oh, I can't even put it here. It has to go in this thing. Okay. Alright, good. That auto did that. Alright, what is it saying? Children element has no properties common with intrinsic attributes. Now, is this like actually just complaining because of like my LSP being wrong, or is this actually wrong? That I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. All right, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, like, why is it complaining about all that crap down there? Import has no export module EPUB. Oh. Type of EPUB. This is, I think this is me not understanding like the React like import exporting or no, this is like just JavaScript. As book export default EPUB. Because this is Oh, because this is of type book. Oh, I think I see. Interesting. So, do you think we need to make that a book then? Oops. Because, yeah, I think... I think EPUB is not actually... EPUB's not actually the type. It's the function... It's the constructor, right? Yeah, look here, right? Operator cannot be applied to types Boolean and regexp. Yeah, look at this, keep formatting it wrong. No value exists in scope for the shorthand property children. Okay, let's see here. Children React nodes. Okay. I think I understand. Oops. That, right? But that, like, it's still complaining here. Why, like, what's going on? Like, fuck. Oh, this is annoying because I feel like I cannot trust my LSP here. I don't like that. Okay, well, we'll try it for now. And let's see. Back here, not that. Oops. Okay, let's, and then this is wrong, I believe. Okay, so let's take a look at layout then, or actually we're not even using it in layout, we're using it here. Okay, look, so it likes it again. Are we currently... Wait, what? Oh, son of a bitch. My keyboard, I think, was in the wrong layout. Oops. how do I? Why is my tmux not working? Wait a second. How come? What the fuck? Attach. There we go. Okay. Some reason the tmux piping was like totally screwed. Okay, alright, here we go. So why is this thing not like here? EPUB provider was not found in the module. Not exporting correctly. EPUB provider. Export const. I don't understand that syntax quite. No default export. Okay, well, well, is it not like it that way, or is it not like the other way? Oh, here we go. Failed to compile that value. Oh, fuck, come on. Shoot. Like it. Oh man. Like, is that this actually might be just like the rules here being screwed. Why is it? Oh, not like that. Because, like, as far as I understand, like, this part should work right here, right? Like, that's what it looks like. And even if I go to this one, where is it? Oh, why is that there? That should not be there. If I look in here, provider here. Oh, look, I had to do some creepy thing to get them. I had to put this like all in line here too. So I don't know what's up with that. declaration or statement expected. What? EPUB context dot provider. Do I need to? Am I missing like an import here or something? Why is it not like that? Oh, whoops. What? What's going on here? Something screwy. Well, because again, I don't think I should be even like declaring that shit in here. I think that's wrong. Well, look at this. Now nothing's loading. Source preload link is not used. So how do I figure that out? Oh, here we go. Clerk context provider. Something not right. What is there a way to do this without using context? And I think it's with like prop drilling, right? Manage the EPUB object without using the X context API. The component that uses the pass down. Right. So that's, well, I suppose we can do that in the page and pass it down into the talk, right? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let's go here. Does this have a default use effect on load? Not yet. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so this should load that at the beginning, right? Okay, we're loading in. So now in the table of contents, we need to pass in we don't even need to pass in the whole book handle. We need to pass in just the nav, right? Well, maybe. The question is, I don't know in JavaScript, like, if I do that, will it quite work? We'll see. So talk equals book dot navigation. Will that work? Probably not. Because now we have to actually look back in our original app reader and figure out how that information's get passed in. So it's like through this, I think? No. Is it in here? Oops. Yeah, so this dot book navigation, then talk. I would like to understand what the hell is going on with that pattern there. What is this code doing? Finds the initbook, initialize cpub. Okay, yeah. Initialize new one. Wait for the books. Oh, did I check if I'm using like a real... Oh, I'm not using a real fucking thing at all. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay, maybe that works. Alright, so set state, wait for the book's navigation, which includes the table of contents. Okay. Set the state when the book is loaded and the table of contents is available. If the table of content, the talk change callback is passed in, yeah. But So made that use ref. Okay. So we have to. So how do I mutate a use ref again? Dot current. Change its current property. Okay. Navigation is missing font properties. Type nav item. Navigation dot talk. Yeah. Okay. And then in here, we'll pass our talk down to the talk item or talk menu component, right? Equals talk. Right. Okay, so then in here, talk menu props. Oh, and then we want to set give it as set location. Oh, my rabbit's snoring right now. She's really cute. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Are we still? We're still cruising here? Okay, one error. EPUB.navigation is undefined. Okay. This returns a book, right? From where I'm sitting, that's what it looks like. Ebook. If EPUB book. Okay. Okay, so then back in here, not finding yeah, this is talk menu props. All right, change that. Okay, so what? All right, so what from the original thing was this data object? I don't think we need that whole book anymore. So if we go back in here, talk item. Okay, now I want the whole talk menu. So render talk is this whole thing. Let's just like always render it, right? Right, so those items need the set location too. They need data key. So then in here, how does sub items map work? Oh wait, not sub map. Sub items. Takes callback function that's applied to each element of the array. Current element, index. Okay. Stop map. Or I want sorry, sub item. All right, so we're gonna assume that it's doing some like recursive thing. It's recursively creating stuff in here. Now I don't know what that is though. Is kind of an issue. So it wants a nav item and it wants a set location. But like data, set location, styles. But like again, like in here, what the hell is this? So key is just the key. Oh, so item talk. Oh wait, no. Nav item, right? I number. This is props dot talk, right? No. How do I get the okay. So then in here, this is set location. Set location. Props dot set location, right? Okay. Property data does not something. Exist on type intrinsic attributes and talk. Okay, so it's my. I'm not sure if that is this type is screwed up though. Let's just regrab, whoops, that. Talk item props. Talk item props. Right. Let's get rid of that. Using it. Yeah, we're going to ignore the style stuff till later. Okay. Well, that all is compiling there. Okay. Props.talk is undefined. Oh, so I have to do that the right way, which I do by we'll call it data set location. Or actually, sorry, talk. How is talk undefined here? Yeah, like this the call stack in this thing does not help me very much because like none of this is my code. Like, yeah. Allow. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Is it because like the loading the book is happening asynchronously and we're blocking or it's freaking out on that? Because I will remove I will make it blocking for now if that makes this like a little easier to figure out. I guess not. Oh. Set location. Well, all right. Let's take a step back here. So what are we trying to do? I want to from first principles load in a have open up an EPUB with EPUB.js from a URL. On the client side, right? And then just be able to access that object that has all the stuff I want in it, which would be all of this crap, right? Oh, I guess I did not need to pass in the undefined. Okay. Which makes sense. Okay. I want this object. I want this object. I want it to be available to my whole stupid app. How do I do that? I'm pretty sure should be doing that through context, but I could be wrong. I think I need to just go read through this section of the React docs here. But before that I do that, I'm going to refill my water, take a little bathroom break real quick, and we will come back and try to figure this out. Because this is like exactly where I got stuck in trying to really work with my fitness tracking app. It's exactly this thing of creating some kind of like global handle on the client that to some object that everybody needed to access, right? And so to figure out how to do that pattern correctly, I will try to read through this and see how that goes. All right, so give me a sec here. I'll be back in a moment, a minute or two. We'll figure it out. Okay. So I think this is a reading and trying to figure out what to do here session. Because until I do that, we're going to be stuck. We're already kind of stuck here in a bunch of like broken code in like 3 different ways to try to do this that are not working. Yeah. I did that? Oh, that's outputting from my freaking laptop speakers. Man. Yeah. Oh, it's outputting from there. Okay. All right. I'm having so many problems. Like this MacBook, pretty cool piece of hardware. Hates my dock, hates my Thunderbolt dock, and I have so many issues with like getting things working from there, to the point where I am considering getting a new dock, which is annoying. Shit's expensive. Anyway, I'm going to basically just like stash all this stuff in here. And just to get that in there. All right, and now let's read this damn thing. Actually, you know what? We could just try reading this whole. I think I was going to go through and read like the whole React doc, but there's probably some stuff in here that is useful to know, because I did not go through this the full thing. Yeah, like, so I know this. I know how to make the component. Import, export. Yeah. Writing markup with JSX. Yeah, I got JSX. Get that. Okay. Using a converter. The converter is like this is different, and then there's that top level dummy thing, because I'm pretty sure that's how it inserts it like into the DOM is through nesting it in there. Yes, Russell, I know my deploy failed. I'm aware. Okay. JavaScript in JSX with curly braces. Yes, so you can like escape stuff basically through that. Yeah, I got it. Passing props to a component. React components use props to communicate with one another. Right. Am I looking at the same thing? How come it doesn't like? That's weird. Oh, because like, what is this? Is this a separate topic? It is a separate topic. Oh, that's confusing. All right, I gotta get rid of some of this crap. What do we not need? We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that right now. We don't need this right now. Okay. We don't even need this because that's just fucked. Okay, conditional rendering. Okay, this I actually is helpful, because I have no clue. When I see this, it like freaks me out. Your components will need to display different things depending on different conditions. React can conditionally render JSX using JavaScript. Syntax using like inline shit, right? Okay. So what's going on here? So spacesuit is packed. Name is that. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. All right, fine. That makes sense. Rendering lists display multiple similar components from a collection of data. Use filter and map with React to filter and transform an array of data into an array of components. For each array item, you specify a key. You want to use an ID from the database as key. Okie dokie. And then that is the callback, right? Okay, like I think that like makes a little sense to me, like how that stuff is working there, right? Because but if I make it into like two things, then I'm grabbing like the index, right? I think so. But like where's it even using that? Like, do I need that? I don't know. And if I don't know, I'll try getting rid of it for right now. Chances are I'll have to add it back in, but okay, so that makes sense. Keeping components pure. Minds its own business. So this is like FP stuff. Okay. Impure component. So yes, this function mutates some global variable, right? And why is it doing stuff like that, starting at 0? So I don't actually know why that happens. So yeah, so what is calling guest at extra times? The guest variable is defined outside component. Recognize the state to manage updates or errors, not direct changes to external variables. Yeah, I'm not sure why it behaves that specific way, because it, like it's looking like basically guest gets double incremented every time. Yeah, I don't know. Oops. Okay, yeah, okay, I get that. Your UI is a tree, so yeah, the UI is in the like render model, right? Or it's in like the VDOM, but I don't think the VDOM and the component tree are exactly the same, because like because like the component tree can contain a bunch of JSX, which will turn into like DOM objects. So, okay, yeah, sure, got it, gotcha. Okay, so our first component. What was the component? How to write it? Okie doke. Yeah, HTML. Yeah, define a component. Sure. Define the function. React components are regular JavaScript. Start capital letter, right? Add markup. Yeah. Yes. Using a component. Yep. Right? What the browser sees. Okay. So React knows it's an HTML tag, so it knows it's a component. Okay. Nesting and organizing components. In order to find a component inside another component, well, I think I'm breaking that here, right? Because yeah, this is like, it's basically a component, right? Yeah. So let's change that. Okay, so now that's a component. Okay. I don't think I need that, right? Oh, maybe I do. Const. No, it's got to be a function, right? Yeah. So talk item attracts return type annotation. What? Why does that not work? Has an any return type. Oh. There we go. Alright, okay, cool. Sure. Alright, you must never nest definition components, which we weren't doing before. But blah blah. Yeah, okay. Components all the way down. When you start next component is defined in pages/index.js. So I think for us, root component is different, right? Like I think it's in here. This is root layout. Okay. So React to use components all the way down. Yep. React-based frameworks take this a step further. So using HTML. Also generate it. Yes, right. So that would be like a server-side rendering thing, from my understanding. Only use it interact at sure. Also, my hands, I've been getting like some RSI problems today. So taking a step back and just doing some reading for the rest of the night will probably be good for me. Yeah. Okay, so export the component. I think all we have to do is that, right? Export function profile turn. Okay. Element type is invalid. Expect a string for built-in components, or a class or function got undefined from the file it's defined in. The root component is not exported. Wait, what? I'm not sure what you're saying here. String. The root component is not exported. Okay, sweet. Yes, so you have to add default. Right. Okay. Alright, fix the return statement. Something is not right about it. Can we fix it? Well, it's missing parens, is it not? There we go. Oh. Okay, sure. Spot the mistake somehow. Well, obviously. It's tag row file. Wait, what? Wait, what? Change function profile. Yeah, I did that. I don't know. I think it's, yeah, I think that console log did not clear correctly. Write your own component. Yeah, I'm good. I've done that. I've done that already. All right, imagine components lies and reusability. Create components that are composed of other components. Blah blah. Yeah. Root component file. Okay, so yes, did that. These live in a root component file app.js. A list of science books out there. Oh, or place all the profiles somewhere else. Makes sense to move gallery and profile. Oh yeah, blah blah. Export function from that file. Import another file. And yeah. Okay. Yes. Sure. Any counterfiles that leave off the JS extension like so. Okay. Yeah, this is what I don't understand. It's like there's some difference between like modules in JavaScript and okay, features. Yeah, I don't quite get how that works. Let's not get too distracted here. I am like, yeah, okay, fine. Default versus named exports. Default exports zip file. Okie dokie. I see. Okay. Import banana. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. That's what I was looking for. It's like, what the hell is going on there? All right. Import quotes from the same file. But what if we just want to show one profile? Yep. Let's see here. Challenge 101. Split the components further. Move the thingy into its own thingy. Okay, that appears to have worked, right? Oh, because I didn't... Did I make that default? I made that default. Alright, fine. Okay, sweet. Alright, writing markup with JSX. Right. Yes, so blah blah. Okay, alright. Close all tags. Sure. Okay. Fine. Okay, that I'm not interested in. Alright, JavaScript in JSX with curly braces. Yeah, I know, I figured that out. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what is the double curly thing? That I don't know. So is that like creating an object? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, alright, that makes sense. Inline style properties are in camel case. Okay. We're fun with JavaScript objects and curly braces. Okie dokie. Fix the mistake. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright, passing props. This I want to understand here. Okie dokie. So, props. I hope this is making for some good content here. Reading the React doc. I don't know. Props and information they pass to JSX tag. Yes. Yep. So props itself is an object, I think, from that notation, right? Admittedly. Okay. Okay. Cool. Forwarding props with JSX spread syntax. So what the heck does that mean? Oh, okay. So that's what that ... thing is. When you... Oh, okay. So this is important. So when you nest content inside a JSX tag, the parent component will receive that content in a prop called children. The card component below receive a children prop set to avatar and render it in a wrapper div. Okay. So like this is the pattern that you would see with like all that use context provider stuff. And so we were trying to do that here, I guess, and it was not quite working. So if we look like up here, can we make sense of what it was that was going on here? Hmm. You kind of see what's it's saying. All right. How props change over time. Right. So this is like you can't change the scope of it, or you can't change it outside its scope. Yeah. So that's when we would do some use state stuff. Okay. So and then this we were looking at already just before. Ternary. So they're not real DOM nodes. But or do they exist in like the virtual DOM? Like React's virtual DOM? I don't quite know how that crap works. Out. Right. Don't put numbers on the left side of it. What? Additionally, assigning JSX to a variable. Okay. Okay, so you just have to wrap. No, I don't think you even have to wrap anything. Or I think you have to wrap like this conditional rendering in curly braces. Rendering lists. Okay, so this is from .map. Yeah. Should have a unique key prop. Okay, so we do need the key thing. Alright. Arrow functions return the expression right after. The only returns the yes. Okie dokie. Yeah, so you have a multi-line. You list items in order with a key. Key. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, so let's go add that back then. Alright. Okay, right. But right now we got nothing else to do. Well, I guess we could find the actual, like, a key from the table of contents order, like what it actually, like the, but it's going to be the same as the index, you know. Sub items. Yeah, I don't know what this sub items shit is. Whatever. Oh, I guess that's to allow it to, you'd be able to like nest like table of content items with, like within each other, so you can like tap, they're like tabbed. Maybe that's it. Okay. Oops. Keeping components pure. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what is guest? Passing guest is a problem instead. Yeah. Okay. I get FP. Strict mode. Yeah. I don't think I'm good. I'm good. Local mutations. Your components little secret. Sure. Or you can cause to do. This effect. Okay. Alright, your UI as a tree. Oh, is this gonna tell me how like that shit actually works? Alright, let's see here. So, for example, browsers use the DOM and the SSL. Okay. Child components of other components. So yes, components. Render tree. All right. Yes. Okay. What is this framework element? Is this like a... Oh, this is like a .NET thing. Oh. Interesting. So, from this, does it follow that basically any state change causes a re-render, but will that like cause it to like the child components of something? So if like app state changes, it causes everything to re-render. If like inspiration generator changes, it causes these to re-render. But if like any of these change, they only cause themselves to re-render. Is that top level composers rendering performance? All the components. Okay. I think that's correct. I think that's what it actually does. And so they should probably, these two things probably should look pretty similar, right? We would hope so. Okay. I wonder what my like the bundle size for my thing is right now. Can I figure that out? Profiler. Profiling build. Oh, we can see here, right? We can see how big this thing is. So I'm gonna assume that, whoa, 600 kilobytes, man, that's a lot. Look at all this. Okay, so we get the root, right? Sends us like some keep alive crap. Then we get CSS. We get, I don't know what this is. Oh, hey, go back. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Then we get a bunch of JavaScript. Main app. 463 bytes. So, oh, Webpack. Yeah, there's all these like ones with like creepy names. I don't know how that shit works. Then there's Page. So this is and Clerk. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1.23 megabytes. Whoa. That is a lot for the scale of what we're looking at here. Okay, but I have Alice EPUB cached. And it's, oh, stop it. Okay. Like, damn, like this is like a freaking like an order of magnitude bigger than the actual book. Okay. And then there's some of this Vercel crap. Okay, now we're communicating like probably my auth token, right? No, I don't think any of these values are visible. Okay, that's probably good. And this is all the feedback thing. So, yeah, well, I'm not sure like which it. I'm assuming. Oh, this is the font. Oh. But like this is main app. It's 463 bytes. Is that true? Is that like how big the actual app bundle is? I don't know. I have no clue. And it's hard to tell now because I have so much other shit in here. Basically just from Clerk and then the Vercel dev features that is polluting this thing. But if I look at like a like this is like a pretty like clean site that doesn't really do shit. So yeah, like it just gets everything. Oh, and it gets the fave icons. Why does it get two? Why do I get both? That's weird. Like, do I need? I wonder where this one's going. It's just, yeah, that's strange. Email, decode, images. Yeah, some Cloudflare thing. Weird. Okay, but so, like that is a lot less. This is like a lot of stuff. This is going through here. Lot of stuff. Good to know. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't really know how like the bundler stuff works. That's probably good to know though. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's build step. Okay, alright, cool. Build step. Which I hope that Next is doing for me. Maybe. Alright, adding interactivity. Alright, how much other stuff are we gonna go through here? That is a lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, let's read through this. Yeah, I think I got that. Render and commit. Trigger rendering, committing to the DOM. Okie dokie. So triggers a re-render. Yes, so that's why we need to have like those extra like placeholder variables we use, right? Queuing a series of state updates. Okay, I see. It's not, score. Right. Fix this by passing an updater function when setting the state. Notice how. Oh, interesting. So, what? How does that work? So, okay. So what's going on here is like the on click is the closure, right? That does those three. And then here's a closure where S. I don't quite get that. All right, updating objects in state. Instead, you want to update an object array, you create a new one, then update the state to use. Copy. Okay. Right. So yeah, I think I recall. So this is to avoid having to repass in everything basically to like reconstruct the object, which is just a pain in the ass. Like immer. Updating arrays in state. Make a copy, then set the state to use the new array. Okay. All right, I'm fading a little bit here. This is a 2-hour stream. I think I'm going to take the rest of this offline, read it on my couch, and just chill for the rest of the night. Still having some carpal tunnel, unfortunately, but I think so. This definitely has answered some of my Reacty questions, but I still do not quite know. Like, I'm not getting everything about the context stuff. I think I'm closer now. Like this makes more sense to me. The dot provider thing does not, because that must just be like that's like some just magic React syntax that's doing that. But we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And again, with the goal of basically just being able to take this component, split it up, redo the styling. You know what? Actually, redoing the styling is something that I can probably do without blowing it all up. That might be like an easier first step, and would reduce the surface area of all like the a million different like interfaces and shit that are being passed around. So might try that. We'll see though. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. As always, I appreciate your time. Probably next time streaming will happen Monday. It'll be a good one. Hopefully back to working on real features instead of reading doc and being hopelessly confused about how JavaScript works. But things are improving and will continue. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day, wherever you are, and farewell.